Hey YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Weathergo2 here. What's up? Peace. Yeah, I just finished putting that light up there. I'd take that piece of tin that it's on off. It's this big. It stops just above the light and then goes down here and stops. I drilled a hole through the wall, and then before I mounted the light to the tin, I cut a piece of plywood, screwed the plywood to the tin with sheetrock screws, so the screws that actually hold the light got something to bite into. So I put 2 roofing screws on the outside, then you take those 2 screws out and then the light will come off. And the plywood will stay because it's got 2 sheetrock screws holding it. The lighting has always sucked out here, even with the motion light and that light on. The light is always sucked out here. Of course, the light below the motion light is on a switch, so we don't use that one much. And I've been bitching about the light, there being no light over here, because it sucks in the wintertime when I'm plowing snow or plugging my tractor in so it can heat up so I can start it and plow the driveway. So there's a 100-watt bulb in that light, and this light right here had a 60-watt bulb in it for a very long time, and I swapped it out last night and put a 100-watt in. So that's a 100-watt bulb there, that's a 100-watt bulb there, and I think the floodlight bulbs up there are also 100 watt. So if I'm correct in the 2 floodlight bulbs being 100 watt, that's 400 watts of light. 100 watt there, 100 watt there, and then those are bulbs are each 100 there, which makes 200. So with all these lights on, there should be 400 watts of light outside here. So all I gotta do now is wire that light right there to a power source. I'd like to wire it to the switch for that light right there, which means I'll have to run the wire up the wall, across the top of the opening where the overhead door is, down, and then to the switch for that light right there between the little door and the overhead door. But I don't know how I'm going to do that exactly yet. Well, I know how I'm going to do it, but I'm not sure if I actually am going to do it. Because there's an outlet right behind that outlet on the inside that I added so I could have an outlet to plug my block heater into, so I wouldn't have to plug it into that one, and an outlet to plug the fluorescent light on the wall on the right on the inside of the garage. So I'd have gained 2 outlets. So I really don't want to use that outlet because that outlet's already got 2 designated things that I only plug into it, nothing else. So I'd like to have it on switched power with that light right there. It's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. So now I just gotta put all the screws I took out back in, and then put the tan trim back on that I took off. So after I do all that, done. All I'd have to do is just put power to the light. Alright, that's it. We'll get to it later. Peace. Have a good one. Look out. Be safe. Later.